Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Skratch, and welcome to another Dragonair Silent Gods video. Yes, I know you haven't heard this in a while. Well, guess what, guys? Dragonair is finally back on. The new company that bought the game has full control now. They've got the servers, the long maintenance is over, and it has been over for a couple of weeks or so. What I want to do in today's video, guys, is see what changed in the game. A lot of you guys are constantly asking me, Skratch, are you still playing Dragonair? Are you still going to do guides on Dragonair? Why are you not coming back to Dragonair? Why are you not doing videos? Etc. So I want to see what's new in the game. Is it worth coming back to the game? Anything really changed after all of this time? I stopped playing the game in August. So before they stopped the game in the USA. And I want to see if anything really changed. Now, I've seen in their Discord that they actually announced the new Dungeons and Dragons collaboration event. We're going to have Bixby as the main character. Now, his kit and the relic, the artifact, sorry, was leaked a long time ago. I can't really remember them, to be honest. But we've seen the kit and stuff. I'm not sure if they changed it since. And I would assume this event will start next week. They're not really giving us a specific date in here. I'm expecting it to start next week, considering that they are actually pushing it out, right? At the moment, we do have some other events in-game. We have Return to Plane, which is mainly for me because I haven't played for a long time. But we have the Acorn of Fortune. Draw an Acorn of Fortune daily, receive blessed rewards from the Blue Oak. Then we have the Oak Blessing. Right here, we just gotta farm different content to gain the blessings, and we have the Blossom Summoning event. This one, from what I remember, they've mentioned that you're gonna summon four dice, and you're gonna get 5 heroes. Now, it's not the case. Maybe that was a completely different event, and I remember it wrong. I've already done like 15 summons or something like that, just for giggles. Basically, you're gonna have summons for elemental affinities, right? And we do have it now for the lightning element. Nothing else really changed, okay? As I mentioned, I haven't played in a very long time, and if I'm looking at my seasons right here, my season ends in 1 day and 6 hours. Now, this is the same season that we had before when I stopped playing. It just re-rolled. And considering that I've seen no news whatsoever about an upcoming season, I would assume that they are planning to re-roll the exact same season once again. In terms of rewards and stuff, because I haven't really been playing, I don't really have access to the shop to pick anything from there, but it's the same old stuff like we had before. So nothing new in here. And I wish we would have gotten some changes. I wish I was able to tell you, yes, guys, I'm back. We're going to play Dragonair Silent Gods, because so many things changed, right? But unfortunately, it's not the case. Now, that doesn't mean, of course, that the new company won't do any massive changes next year. I guess their transition took forever, and maybe they have something planned, you know? But at the moment, nothing really changed. Most likely, the season will repeat from what I'm seeing. We just have a few summoning events. No offers popping in-game either, which is definitely something that they need to do, because if they want to develop the game, they need to make more money. And just by bringing this once every 3 months or so, it's just not going to cut it off. The same old offers, nothing special in here, right? So I feel like that's one of the very first things that they should change. Plus, of course, bring in more content, bring in more events, because these events right here are just not enough. This is some out-of-game event where you gotta scan a QR code to do something. I'm not even sure exactly what you need to do. And that's about it. No other type of events except the hard training. They need to basically introduce new events from where you can collect characters. Another thing that I'm a bit disappointed to see that did not change is, of course, the login rewards, the daily login rewards. I'm not even sure where I'm clicking on to find them from here anymore, because to be honest, I'm a bit off topic with the menu, since I haven't played it in a long time. Seems like there is no battle pass either. It's just coming soon, and yeah, that's pretty much the drill at the moment, guys. No new events, no new changes, basically, right? So I won't be coming back to play Dragonair Silent Gods, or at least to do content. The main thing is, guys, I don't really have time to play any games unless I'm working and doing content on those games. So since I became a content creator, funny enough, because it should be the other way around, I just don't have time to stay and play games, right? So I would only play Dragonair if I would be doing content on it at the same time, right? And the main thing that really pushed me off was when they stopped Dragonair on the USA market. That's when the CPM, the RPM, which is basically revenue per mile, revenue per click, dropped down on the game. So if I would be doing a video on Dragonair Silent Gods with the views that it gets, I would be probably making €5, $5 per video. And honestly, it's just not worth the grind, the effort that you need to put into grind the game and stuff. And it's a shame. I actually miss the game. I feel like in the last 6 years, this is the second based RPG game that came after Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, the first after Raid Shadow Legends, right? No other game was able to deliver such amazing graphics, movement, gameplay, etc., right? And it's a massive shame that the company that developed the game, the actual company, got screwed by the parent company selling and reducing funds, etc., because that really handicapped what the developers were able to do with the game. So I'm hoping that now, with the new company being in full control, they will allocate them a budget and they will push this game. Either rebrand it, launch it again, change some things, drop the seasons, or modify the seasons. There are plenty of different games out there that have a much better seasonal system, right? I feel like one of the main things that really stopped Dragonair from reaching its full potential is this crap with a million servers, separating the people, not being able to play with friends. I've never been a fan of that. And I feel like this is just the old mentality of trashy games that were released in the 2000s and so, where let's group people in a server, make them compete versus other servers. Maybe the Krakens, they will open accounts on multiple servers and we're gonna milk them, you know? That's old mentality. That's just not how it works. King Arthur, for example, I think is the third best in the genre. Raid Shadow Legends, Dragonair, King Arthur. I do prefer Dragonair over King Arthur, to be honest. But unfortunately, the game kind of like doesn't really push any serious updates to see a future for the game. So that's kind of like one of the main things that is keeping me away, basically, right? And I don't think it's a massive difference in between Dragonair and King Arthur in terms of quality. I do prefer the animations in King Arthur, and in a way, I prefer the battle system more. I do think the graphics are better in a Dragonair, and having more heroes and stuff like this in the game, right? But I feel like they really need to step up their game if they want to stay on the market, unless they have different plans, you know? But let me know, how are you guys finding the game after all this time? If you are still playing it, you know, are you looking to go back at it with the new season, or you're waiting, like me, to get some proper news where we're seeing some proper changes? I feel like the main thing they need to do is drop the servers, make a big common server, unite everyone, change the seasonal system, stop the reset, and find a different way on how you can make the people compete with each other, even though they started playing recently and they're not OG players and all that. So it's not a big imbalance. Or just group them together, new players with new players, old players with older players, and slowly just group them together more and more and more, but make one server. I feel like that's one of the biggest things. And just for giggles, guys, I have some summons. Let's break them down on this banner. I would like to get the exclusive from here. Keep on dreaming, Skratch. The chances to summon, they still seem to be pretty much the same. I feel like I've summoned around 20, 25, maybe 30 so far. So maybe now I'm getting the guaranteed legendary at Mercy, I think. Let's see. No. So the next one is the guaranteed. Okay. So now I summon 30. And give me Nashteshka. So I just have her there, chilling, waiting for me. Waiting for my great return. Waiting for my great return. Let's see. Do we have her? No, we don't. We actually have Garrett. not new. So I already had him by the looks of it. But you know what? Let's drop the rest of them. I feel like I'm getting a double one right here. Double legendary? Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I actually even forgot how many gems it costs you to summon. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So we're definitely not going to go too crazy with him. So 5 more. And you're going to have this event for each one of the elemental affinities. You guys probably already know it better than me, right? Okay, so we got a Suta. I actually already had her. And I think I can do 5 more summons. Just for giggles. Just for the good old days. Let's drop her in. And they definitely need to kind of like fix all of those changes that they've added initially into Season 1. I actually forgot what happened to that. Maybe you guys are going to let me know in the comments down below. You know, they've made changes to Season 1, but they haven't done it to the rest of the seasons because they wanted to test things. And I'm pretty convinced they haven't brought them into the game, even after all of these changes, you know? But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Let's see the Feymender. If the Feymender is the same, most likely they haven't brought him in. So that's another thing that they really need to work on. I feel like they separated the players so... Yeah, it's basically the exact same old stuff where you just go in and you gotta grind from map to map. Yep. So they haven't brought in those changes. And it's been like 6+ months or so since. They have a lot of work to do if they want to stay on the market. Hopefully they will sort everything out. Hopefully they're going to make some amazing changes. And I will be coming back to the game. But as it is, guys, I'll be very honest with you guys. I absolutely loved the game. But there is nothing for me to do. I've already done a million guides on all of those dungeons, bosses, etc. There is really no point for me to come back at the game. I have nothing new to show you. That I haven't showed you before. Maybe a couple of different strats by using a couple of different rare characters, but that's about it. And considering that I'm not really seeing any progression, any advancement in development, I'm just not tempted, not intrigued by it. Hopefully this will change next year. But I just wanted to kind of like let you guys know, answer your most popular question for the last few weeks and so. Not coming back at Dragonair. Not coming back on Dragonair at the moment. But that was all for the video. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and hopefully next year we'll bring great things to Dragonair Silent Gods, and we will reunite the community once again. In the meantime, you can find me on King Arthur Legends Rise. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.